What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy. May or may not be your boy, but it's the guy on the mic. His name is Steve. His tag is Heiko. We got a wonderful Applesmaush versus Gem, and we got Geo on the mic. I got So historically, I think that both Gem and Corey are pretty even. At least I think so.
Is this okay? Thank
there you go.
Anyways, Corey Applesmaush, Corey Games, known by her very famous YouTube account. She happens to play Melee. You know, she does YouTube a lot of stuff.
Right.
She's uploaded about 4 or 5 videos in the last 5 years, which is a pretty good rate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A video a year.
Yeah, because in a year you're uploading 100%, like in a ratio.
100%.
Yeah, that's amazing. Anyways, to the match. You can notice the kind of shield pressure, guys. She has a very non-traditional Samus. A lot of Samuses like to space certain moves, like very tilt heavy, but she's actually very morph ball heavy, very air heavy compared to other Samuses. But once you go ahead and figure her out, if you have a character that can go around morph balls and other stuff,
that was cool.
You can kind of exploit certain habits. But she can definitely. I mean, she's taking Vitro. She's taking sets from other people. But Gem has definitely gotten better. He still has a few bad habits that are just really.
Dude, the morph balls are insane.
Yeah, morph balls are really nice.
Steven Heiko is a nice boy.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. $2 slices. I brought a pizza yesterday. That was nice. Yeah, speaking of $2 slices. Corey is a little morph ball happy. It's interesting to see like how it affects her gameplay, because I saw that she did. Oh my god! I saw that she did a morph ball into a down air.
Yeah, she's very. That's what I'm saying. Like she's very non-traditional in the way she moves around Samus.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is like, if she had like traditional Samus things, like strong ones,
right?
Like I like combined with what she has. Like she's very unique in the way she plays Samus. And in some ways I appreciate that, but in other ways it's like, I don't know, certain players will always be able to go ahead and exploit that pretty easily.
Right. Just if you're very stable and steady, like if
yeah, definitely. So nice tilt right there. She responds with a down smash in order to go ahead and get him off stage. I'm not sure if you can arms attack that to not end up in that scenario, or if arms attacking was good if she could have gotten further punish. But right now, Gem is doing really well. Like,
he's putting some work in.
Yeah, I definitely. You know what? He's become a teacher now, but he's still putting in the grind, which is nice to see. You know what I mean? Especially after you've played for a while. I think he's been playing for like 4 years, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Gem's been in the scene for a while.
Yeah,
I assume so.
I don't know. I'm a baby compared to like a lot of people.
Well, you were in the PM scene for a while, though. You know, you played PM for much longer time than you have Melee.
Oh yeah.
So you definitely got some more. That was insane. Definitely got some more fundamentals from.
Yeah, I think if I picked up Melee first, my fundamentals would have developed slower. And I think if I picked up a top tier, it would have definitely been nowhere where I am now. Like, there's no way. Like if I picked up Fox, like it would have taken. I would not have anywhere near the fundamentals I have.
Down air, knew it.
Unfortunate
no tech either.
Scenario. He's trying to laugh it off, but the thing is that the way he's laughing right now is like when you get rejected, you know what I mean? You kind of try to play it cool.
You're like, there's Corey with the infamous, he's got back turnaround.
Rejected, dude. It's okay, Jeffrey. There's more combos in the sea, dude. There's more combos in the combo tree.
more seeds on the tree.
Yeah.
Corey keeps firing the wrong way, looking like Hugo Gonzalez. Not the one we have in Arizona, but you know, the famous Samus meme. Old school Hugo.
Yeah, the one that should be retired because he hasn't really done much. He's just kind of there. You know what I mean?
He's still, what is he? He's top 30?
He's like that, like uncle,
he's
like that
grandpa.
older gunkle.
Hey, the gunkle.
Okay, he's like the grunkle.
He's a gunkle.
That you invite over for family dinners, and it's only because he's been around for so long that nobody has the heart to not invite him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're kind of worried about him around your kids.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know, that's not to talk trash, but it's like. I don't know, dude.
I don't think he's ever going to watch the SBC VODs.
Yeah, but it's like, if you've been playing the game for so long and you're just like, not at the top level, like,
right.
You need to reconsider everything.
Fun fact, you can combo Samus. That is true, isn't it? And wall jump, dead. Corey tried to be cool. I do the same thing with Sheik. Just go real low, but then people just end up holding the edge like they should.
Well, I'm not trying to roast people. It's just like, look at the top.
Fun now.
Look at the top, very, very top of them. The majority of them, they boosted in movement pretty fast, except for like a very few exceptions.
Right.
And they've stayed there. So, like, what does that say? Are we just bad players, like as far as like our work ethic, or do they just have something we don't? Or is it because they played for so long? I don't know. It's a hard call. I'm not experiencing.
Think of None.
Super strong opinion.
Think of the Falcon player, None. Like he's been in the scene for. Well, he at least popped up in the spotlight sometime last year, and now he's...
I'm pretty sure he's been playing the game for a very long time. I still see videos with him in Beg House 4.
So how come just now he's been at a rise, though?
The thing is, there's a saying that he spent time in a region. Yeah, he was top 10 in the world, but like Ken was top 10, like #1, and look where he is now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can be top 10 in a certain meta, but it's kind of like, you know, PM, you can have your certain gimmicks and kind of get away in the top level with those, using those certain gimmicks. But once people figured out those, like, he's not really, like, done much for, like, a long time. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, because I enjoy watching Samus. You know what I mean? Good stuff with Corey, by the way. But it's just, like... You know what I mean? Like, I see Duck just consistently always just overwhelming him as far as performance goes, you know?
Right.
It's just so...
He's a more stable player.
Yeah, exactly. It's like looking at the top 10 PM now, like 4 or 5 years from now, like...
It'll be changed. It'll be different.
If the game changed especially, like, I don't know.
Because it's still growing, and, you know, everybody's learning new things about PM that they...
Yeah.
You know. It's just it's a totally different scene from Melee, at least in my perspective. It's smaller. There's not a lot of people that are learning about the game, or at least exploring all of the options that the game has to hold in of itself, as compared to Melee, which has been around for 15, 16 years now. And granted, yeah, we are still learning more stuff about this game, but there's a lot of stuff that we already know. Core fundamentals, that is.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not like I don't like Hugo. I enjoy his personality. I enjoy what he has to say about the game. But it's just like, I don't know, that just must be so hard in your mind, you know what I mean? Knowing that you've played for so long, you used to be considered top 10 in the world, and you know what I mean? Like, the top just always edge you out. You're not able to perform at the level that...
How old's Armada now?
I have no idea.
I swear, I think he's like 30 or something.
What? No way.
No, I know Mango is pushing up there.
I'm pretty sure. I thought they were in their early 20s still. Like at least 27.
Still pretty old. I mean, a lot of people here are fucking...
Alright, so that wave land that Gem did wasn't advisable. He was too close, like, to get... Even if he landed a hit, like, it feels like he wouldn't be able to extend the punish that much. Right now, you notice his body posture, he rolls his eyes up, says... But that's exactly what Samus wants, dude. Like, when you get that, like, impatience, she's gonna go ahead and, like, use that to go ahead and get some pretty good damage.
Yeah, and it's a lot harder for Marth to kill at these high percentages, especially with Samus. As I say that, she dies.
Yeah, I could see Mets being top 20. You know, being edge battled by Wizrobe. That 4-stock from Evo is still fresh in my mind. Watching that live was just a different experience. I was like, wow, there's levels. There's just levels.
It definitely is. Oh, nice charge shot. Good call out. Is Corey a advocate of the extend grapple? She like the extended grapple?
I'm actually pretty satisfied with how he's doing right now. She's walling him out pretty well. That forward smash missed. That's fine.
He missed his opportunity there.
I'm not sure if that. I'm pretty sure that was a missed input, but it actually ended up working in his favor. He tries to do an empty hop tomahawk, but that doesn't work out. I mean, she can up B out of shield.
Nice, good tipper.
It gets a fair into tipper.
Fuck you, Gio.
What do you mean, dude? I accept when there's levels. Like, if I get bodied by someone, I'm just like, well, I got dicked on.
If you're on the top 100, you're good.
Yeah, like, I mean, I hope so, but the thing is, it's just like, he's messed up, like, several, like, top boxes. Like, I don't know, it's just like, it's really hard for me, like, to see it, just because, like, the way he plays the matchup just seems so frustrating. Like compared to like other Falcons, he's just like you'll lame him out with oh wait, I could definitely see him. I could definitely see Meds beating him with Falco actually, because I would see Meds beating him with Falco. Yeah, actually now that I think about it.
Med 69 Meds gasm.
But I'm just worried that you're going to be in a tournament
Oh my
and you're
God,
going to be
this
juggling the
movement.
characters and like you might not be feeling Falco, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like switching between spacies is like...
It's hard.
Yeah, no, I switching between spacies during tourneys and sets, that must be so hard. Just because of the 1 frame difference in shine, the movement difference. I don't know, dude. It just seems
Taco is much slower than Fox, so if you're adjusted to Fox, then it takes some time to adjust. Oh my God.
It might not be. My controller's messing up. I don't have any good controllers. Bad snapback, and they don't shield drop at all. Which is why you're seeing me like do weird things, because I'm just like I'm just trying to like not mess up. But the thing is, it's just like the control. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I got to explain snapback to me and how it like fully works, because I never fully understood it. And like I realized like, wow, like the controllers I have right now are really bad, and they become worse over time apparently, and it really has. So I've been switching between 3 controllers, but it's just not gonna work. So don't get your hopes up.
Can Marth get out of that Morph Bomb pressure with an up tilt?
You know what? I'm not the person to ask. I'm not experienced in that matchup.
Okay.